Decarabia is the star that teaches you how to read what flies above and what sleeps below. This scroll opens the hidden language of omens, pattern, birds, stones, and sacred discernment, where true wisdom is not in chasing every sign, but in knowing which ones return with purpose. Wisdom, not every feather is a prophecy. Not every sparkle is truth. The wise learn to read the rhythm beneath appearances. Some messages arrive like wings, quick and circling. Others arrive like stone, slow and ancient. Discernment is the bridge between wonder and delusion. The sacred sign returns until the soul is ready to understand it.
Scroll of Decarabia, the star that knows the language of birds. Next in the usual Goetia order after Belial is Decarabia, the 69th spirit. In the Ars Goetia, Decarabia is named a great marquise, said to govern 30 legions, to appear first as a star and a pentacle, and then, when commanded, in human form. His office is tied to the virtues of birds and precious stones, and to making the likeness of birds fly, sing, and drink as if alive. That is already a strange little jewel, isn't it? Not a throne spirit, not a war spirit, not some swaggering engine of rank and titles. A star, birds, stones, hidden virtues. Medieval grimoires really looked at the world and said, what if omen reading got a demonic filing system? Charming species, honestly. The deeper symbol here is not cheap spectacle. It is pattern recognition. Decarabia stands in the old texts at the crossroads of sky signs and earth treasures. Birds belong to movement, message, omen, migration, song, breath, and direction. Precious stones belong to pressure, time, secrecy, burial, formation, and value hidden in darkness. So this current, read symbolically, becomes the wisdom of reading what flies above you and what sleeps beneath you. In plain truth, some knowledge sings, some knowledge crystallizes, some knowledge circles overhead for years before it lands. That is the Decarabia lesson. This is the scroll of the one who learns to notice what other people dismiss. The twitch in the pattern, the repeated sign, the strange return of the same symbol in different places, the bird at the window, the phrase you hear 3 times in 1 week, the stone you keep being drawn to, the image that follows you, the dream that refuses eviction. Not every sign is sacred, of course. Humans are excellent at gluing cosmic meaning onto every loose feather in the parking lot. But some patterns do carry weight, and Decarabia's old lore is built around the discipline of discernment, learning the difference between noise and signal. That is why the spirit's office is so interesting in the grimoires. He does not merely hand out treasure, he reveals virtues. In older magical and natural philosophical language, a virtue is not just morality. It is an inherent property, an occult quality, a hidden force inside a thing. In that older worldview, birds and stones were not random decorations in nature. They were carriers of meaning, medicine, warning, rhythm, and correspondence. So for the collective, the hidden lesson is this. Decarabia is the test of whether you can read living symbols without becoming foolish. Can you study patterns without surrendering your reason? Can you honor mystery without becoming gullible? Can you tell the difference between a message and a mood? Can you listen closely enough to hear what creation keeps repeating? Because the false seeker sees omens in everything. The dead seeker sees meaning in nothing. The wise seeker learns the rhythm. And that rhythm is where this scroll bites deepest. Birds move through air, and air is the old realm of breath, mind, message, spirit, vibration. Stones come from below, from compression, endurance, burial, time. So Decarabia symbolically bridges the fleeting and the enduring. The sign that flashes past, the truth that takes centuries to form. Some truths arrive like wings, some arrive like crystal. A person walking this scroll learns not to chase every glittering sign, but not to mock the sacred either. They become a reader of correspondences. They learn to ask, why did this pattern return? Why this creature? Why this symbol? Why now? And more importantly, what is it asking me to become? Because the real treasure of Decarabia is not birds performing tricks in some old exorcist's chamber. The real treasure is training the soul to notice the structure underneath appearances. The sky speaks in motion, the earth speaks in form. Wisdom listens to both. Not every sign is yours, but the ones that are will return until you learn their language. Receipts, Ars Goetia entry. Decarabia is listed as the 69th spirit, a great marquise with 30 legions, appearing first as a star in a pentacle and associated with the virtues of birds and precious stones. Classified list. Decarabia is included among the marquises in the grimoire's classified listing. Textual lineage. The Ars Goetia is a later compilation drawing heavily on earlier demon catalogues, including Johann Weyer's Pseudomonarchia Daemonum. Reginald Scott's 1584 adaptation also preserves the Decarabia tradition about the star form and knowledge of herbs, stones, and birds. Next in order, after Decarabia, is Seer.
Channeled by your architect musician, 36110, 27 palms of eyes. The golden whisperer, sea star, Devalan see all. Apply the news you can use, truth and accuracy. The real non-bedazzled jewels.
You only have to say none, I already know. I know.
To our beautiful collective, from our day ones to every new soul joining this journey, we love and appreciate you deeply. You've turned this space into so much more than a community, you've made it a family. Thank you, truly. Your presence, your energy, and even the smallest acts of kindness have the power to shift the compass for many in ways unseen but deeply felt. Here's to each of you, all new and the many more to come. We're just getting started and we're so grateful you're here with us. With love and infinite appreciation from the collective of Shaman Ahll.
Races are the names of lunch,